1977 Cadillac Seville. I'm going to attempt to remove and replace the climate control right here. This little unit right here is giving me problems. I already got 3 screws on loose. This screw here, that screw there, and that screw over there. So far I just took out 3 screws. Let me back it up a little bit. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm working with. Give you an idea. Zoom in. Okay. I just removed those 3 screws here, here, and over there in that corner. Boom, boom, and boom. I just removed those 3 screws. Now I'm going to try to attempt to pull out the unit. It's coming out a little bit. It's loose. I'm going to have to put this down to try to wiggle it out. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to remove that 4th screw right there. I already got it halfway worked out. It's wiggling out slowly, but I got to remove that 4th screw and see what happens. I got to I'm slowly working this part out, the frame out. I'm slowly working it out. I'm slowly pulling it out. Slowly working it out. Just took the 4 screws out. Now I'm just slowly wiggling it over the unit itself. The unit itself is not coming out, but I'm taking the frame part out. Okay, I finally got the frame off. Got this little frame piece off here. Let me put it down here. I wiggled that out. I took the screws out. 3 to 4 screws, took them out. Now I'm left with this part here. I'm trying to work to remove the face off, the wood grain face. I'll keep you posted. Now that I got the frame off, I managed to wiggle this out a bit, quite a bit. I managed to wiggle it out quite a bit. And I'm going to attempt to remove the lower screws on the side here. I'm going to attempt to remove that screw there and the other side, and I'm hoping that that will release the climate control without me taking all the other stuff apart. Look on this side, got a screw right there. Take that out. So let me proceed. I'm still removing some of the screws in the back, and as I remove the screws, each component is coming unloose. So everything is coming as planned. I noticed one of the screws is grounded, so I got to make sure I put that back when I put it back together. But I just got 2 more screws. Then I'm going to be able to remove the climate control. Let me go ahead and take these 2 screws out, and I'll keep you posted. As it turned out, I only had to release 1 other screw. And after I released that 1 screw, here's the face. It came off. Here's my light control. It's my lights right there. All the doohickeys in the back. And here's the cruise control. It's a little separate component. All the wires still connected. And here's what I'm after right here, the climate control. And as you can see, I still got it connected in the back with the wires and the hoses. That's my next step, to remove the wires and the hoses. Climate control. Once I removed the framing, pull this out, I was able to get to the screws in the back. Those damn screws in the back, one of them broke right there, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But the screws, that's where the screws at. And then once you release all these screws, the face slides right off, and then this is what you're left with. 3 different components: lights, cruise control, and climate control. My next step is to replace this old ass climate control with a better one, with a new one, upgrade. In order to remove the climate control module, I have to disconnect this one. I already disconnected it, this one, and I had to disconnect that one. And I think I got to disconnect this wire right here. Let me see if I can get that out. Look like it's just a twist out. I just twisted, it was just the light. Okay. Now that I got the electrical wires unhooked, I got to do the vacuum hoses right here in the back. I got to disconnect those, and the module should come out after that. Vacuum hoses are right here. Let me go in and disconnect them. Only thing I got left is the vacuum hose. I'm going to mark it right here to make sure I put it back on correctly. Okay, the only thing I did do now is just separate this from that. Let me go ahead and take a slight pull on it. I think it comes right out. Okay, pull right out. Okay, all these hoses just disconnected. These hoses right here, I marked it right there on the back. They were connected to these hoses here. So right now I got the module out. I'm gonna replace this with a newer module. This module is defective. Only the low works, and it barely works. The medium and the high range does not work. It's going in the garbage. Okay, I'm about to go on the internet and order up a new one, and I'll keep you guys posted once it arrives. There's my light modules just dangling. There's my cruise control module just dangling, and I'll put it all back together once I get the new climate control. Here's my old AC module. I just took it out. Okay guys, I put the face back into the sectional console piece here. I put this face back in. I had to do some epoxy gluing. It's ugly as hell, but it's not going to show once I put it all together. So I'm about to put everything here back together. I'm about to screw these parts, line them up back here with these screws back here. And then I'm gonna pop it back into the console. Okay, I got all the components back in the console area. Right now I'm ready to push this face back in and line it up and push it back in and screw it in. Got to put in the screw right here. Got to put in that screw right there. A screw right there and a screw right there. I got to put those screws in. After I line it up, pop it in, put the screws in, I should be done. I'll get back to you. All right, I got it back together finally. I got the screws back in place, but I could not get that one in place. Would not align. So I got every other screw in place except for that one. But everything turned out well. The lights work. I got to check the AC at a later date. I got more work to do on the AC, but I got the control back in. And so far everything is good.